In the beginning of water for UK, it's like water, like. And then with Australia, it's like.
Hello.
Definitely.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, even within our different countries, there's so many differences too. In the US, there's like a huge array.
So many different accents.
Yeah.
Yeah. North to south of England, the accents are completely different. And then we've got Wales, Ireland and Scotland, so
Yeah.
so many, yeah. From an American perspective, how does British English and Australian English sound to you?
I think actually most of my life it was hard to tell the difference, except for a few words. If they maybe just said a normal sentence, I might not be able to tell, but I don't know how to describe the diction differences, but especially with words like no and water, I think I could tell the difference. I think words with O, I can tell it's Australia.
Nice, nice.
In the USA, we say water.
In the UK, we say water.
In Australia, we say water. Yeah.
I felt it like in the beginning of water for UK, it's like water, like and then with Australia, it's like
Yeah.
like water.
Water.
The bit that stands out the most to me about Australian is the You really seem to emphasize the
But yeah, it's almost like totally different vowel sounds in all of our like wa, war.
Yeah, it is. The funny thing is the stereotypical like British accent in America is they say it like water, like the T is totally gone. How would you say it if you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I would say water. Can you give me the water, please?
Oh.
That's so cute.
I feel like it's become a meme. Like recently, I've seen the
It
memes
is.
of like how to say like, can I have a bottle of water in like British?
Yeah.
It's just like all the like consonants are out. It's just like
Gone.
or something. It's like
Exactly. Can you please say, can I have a bottle of water in the stereotypical accent?
Can I have a bottle of water? Or if I say it in the really posh accent, or like really proper, can I have a bottle of water, please?
ooh, sounds so nice. Can I have a bottle of water?
The water, that's like water.
Water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's like shows you're Australian. In America, we say dog.
In the UK, we say dog.
In Australia, we say dog. Yeah.
Pretty
Sounds
similar.
pretty similar.
pretty similar.
I feel like the UK has that thing at the beginning of the word where it kind of goes up. Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
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 I expected American to be a bit more like dog. Like dog.
But some people, yeah, I think maybe it's a regional thing. Sometimes my grandma says it like dog. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Dog. Dog. Dog.
I think it sounds really British.
Yeah. There's still some words that are like, you know, the remnants of our old British accents. So
Yeah.
like, I'd say it's, pretty similar.
Does like
Dog.
Australia have different accents regionally?
It's not like regionally, but we do have 3 kind of different Australian accents throughout Australia. It's like the very sort of more like posher sounding, like as you mentioned, British, like the pronouncing T's and stuff. We've got that, and then there's like a middle one that's kind of less, and then there's a version that's like very like Bogan-y. Like Bogan's kind of like.
My friend taught me that word.
Oh, yeah?
Bogan, but I don't know what it means.
The opposite of like, you know.
Posh? The
Opposite of posh.
Kind
pretty
of
much.
like the country.
Kind of
folk,
country
yeah.
type. Yeah, so there is kind of some different accents, but it's not regional.
Okay.
It's just
Mixed
anyone.
up.
Mm.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting. In America, we say zebra.
In the UK, we say zebra.
In Australia, we say zebra. So
I
only
don't know what
you guys.
happened.
I don't know.
But I don't know why that's different either, because America had so many British immigrants.
Maybe the difference is the way we pronounce like the actual Z, Z, like
Yeah.
letter, right? Like, so how do you guys say that letter?
Like when we read the alphabet, we just say Z.
Z.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
We say Z.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
say Z.
I have heard of Z, but it didn't register in my brain that that's someone reading the letter Z.
You think it's a DJ?
I don't know, yeah.
But if
Zed.
you were to say generation, what would you say?
Gen Z.
Gen Z
Yeah.
or Gen Z?
I think H is also different, no?
How do you pronounce?
In the UK, we say H.
Whack. That's whack. Way.
It's like an extra sound before the
Yeah.
letter.
But
Yeah.
it's, the funny thing is it's an H sound.
Yeah.
H.
H.
That's so you're combining them both. So what's happening? She's over here like saying H words. Hat.
House. It's a
Hate. It's a hate. In America, we say apartment.
In the UK, we say flat.
In Australia, we say apartment or sometimes unit.
Oh.
Yeah.
We say that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like unit. Flat is, I feel like, for like small apartments that are like in big cities.
Oh, so you do use it? In
Yeah, like sometimes we don't say like come over to my flat. We say like come over to my apartment. Even if it's an apartment, we just say my house. So you don't use apartment at all?
I never heard anyone use apartment. If it's not a house, everything is a flat.
Oh.
And a lot of houses split up into living. Like first floor flat, second floor flat.
Oh yeah,
like
we
this.
use it like that too. We might say like this is the first floor flat.
And also in the UK, like how would you call someone that you share a flat with?
Flatmate.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because like in the US,
Roommate.
yeah, roommate. Yeah, we'd say roommate or like housemate. I always remember that because like I'd hear my British friends be like, oh yeah, me and my flatmate, and I'm like, flatmate. Like,
In America, we say tomatoes.
In the UK, we say tomatoes.
in Australia, we also say tomatoes.
Oh.
Even though you guys say tomatoes, it still sounds Australian.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Because I guess we don't do the tomato. It's
Yeah.
like tomato.
Yeah.
It's almost a D.
It's the O again.
Tomato.
Australia like remixed their O's. Yeah.
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 We did.
But I like how it's become a thing now. Like someone will argue something, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, but Americans, like, I feel like they aren't like that in person if you do say, because I've like ordered something and I'm like, no tomato, and then they're like, huh? No tomato. Oh. Like, for real? I don't think Americans are allowed to use the tomato because they care.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
like
so
same.
funny. I loved your American accent. In America, we say shark.
In the UK, we say shark.
In Australia, we say shark. Again, similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R gets like
Yeah.
erased for us.
American words always go really hard on an R.
Yeah.
If there's an R, the Americans are saying it.
Yeah. That is true. Shark.
Yeah.
And like car.
Car.
Yeah.
Cart.
Can you please try to imitate the American accent?
There's a shark in my car.
Ooh.
Oh my
That was
god.
Is it good?
American girl. And can you please try?
There's a shark in my car.
We do sound like we're from different parts of America.
Yeah. And you sound annoyed. You're like
There's a shark in my car. Like,
it happens every week.
Get it
yeah.
out.
In America, we say castle.
In the UK, we say castle.
In Australia, we say castle as well. Yeah.
Do you have castles in America?
Good question.
I mean,
Disneyland.
not technically.
Disneyland.
Cinderella's castle. I guess it's not a castle though, because Florida has some forts that like have castle architecture, like the part that's like square on the top of the
I know,
towers, you know, like castle towers.
I forgot what it's called, because it's where they would put their crossbow.
Yeah, that part.
Like a defense tower
Yeah.
kind of thing. Oh.
You know, where it's like square. It has that architecture, but it's not a castle, it's a fort. So I guess the
okay.
only castle America has is Cinderella's castle in Disney.
What about Australia? Does Australia have castles?
No, I maybe we've got forts as well, like you were saying. But yeah, I don't think we've got castles. Yeah. And then the UK's got a lot, right?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
That's
Somewhat
the
like,
birthplace of castles.
yeah, true. True.
And now that I hear it again, I think the biggest difference is how we say the A. And also, when I say castle, it kind of sounds like two S's and not a T. Like castle. Like hassle.
Yeah.
And I say like cell, and you guys say like soul. Castle. Castle.
Ah.
Yeah, true.
True. You guys say and we say
Yeah.
I think the most interesting is water. It's the first thing people say when they meet me. Can you say water?
I mean, because I've lived in the US for 5 years, like a lot of these words are the key ones that people always ask to say, or that trip up people. Like I was saying before with like tomato, and when I order, it's always like trips people up. So I'm kind of used to already, you know, hearing
Dodging
these differences
it.
and stuff. Yeah, dodging it as well. Sometimes I honestly, I'll
Did
just
you pretend like you're American and just say, no tomato, please?
literally, like I learned after a while, I was just like, I'm just gonna say tomato, like, and I just adopted that after a while, even though it crushed myself. It's not how it's pronounced.
Tomato.
Well, no one chose potato, so it's not just us. So today we compared pronunciation of different words in Australia, the UK, and the US.
If you like the video,
Please like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.